Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to One Seed, One World. So today I'm going to do something a little bit out of the norm for this channel. I'm going to do a product review. I don't do a lot of these because most of the stuff focuses on gardening and outdoor stuff, but it is related. And I had a company by the name of Quntis that contacted me and asked if I would do a review of couple of their products, and so I agreed. I'm not being paid to do this. They just sent me a couple items in exchange for doing a YouTube review. So for the legality of all this, my opinions are my own. So I haven't tried it out yet, but what they sent me was two different types of garden or patio string lights, and I needed some, so figured why not. So this is going to be video number one. I will have another video on the other ones that they sent me at a later date. The ones I'm doing today is LED filament string lights. They retail for $36.98 on Amazon. I'll have a link below where you can check them out. This particular one is, the actual string is 53 feet long. And comes with 15 bulbs that I believe are already attached, and then they also send you one extra one, from what I understand. I haven't opened the box yet, so we'll see what all is in here. So that's about, you get basically a light bulb, one every 3.2 feet or 3.3 feet, something like that. These are made for outdoors. They are waterproof, windproof, sunproof, and also I believe these bulbs are also say that they are shatterproof, plastic bulbs, and since they're LED they don't get hot and last much longer than what your conventional bulbs would. So it comes together just, yeah, they're all attached in there, and then there's so I'll show more detail of this in a minute, but got a bag of with all the bulbs and everything in there, and then they send you a couple extra ones. Got an extra bulb and light in here that will go in that way if I know what I'm doing here, as well as some ties if you need to, you know, tie them up. They include some zip ties where you can do that as well. What I'm going to use them for is I already have some LED lights in here, but they were of cheaper quality and half of them don't work anymore. So I'm going to try taking those down and replacing them with these that Quntis sent me. And with 53-foot strand, that's pretty awesome. That should be enough lights to go around in here where I need them to. The packaging came really well. And this wire seems to be pretty heavy duty. Now it does, while they are waterproof, you wouldn't actually submerge these in water. That would be a great way to probably light up your life for Jesus. And that's probably not what you want to do. But, you know, they can be outside in the rain, long-term sun exposure, wind exposure, all that kind of thing. It should hold up. They also include an additional little extension cord here that's plugged in. You can see that there. Give you an extra few feet if you need to plug it in anywhere. So that's helpful as well. And then I think it said there was an extra kind of couple feet on here before you get your first light bulb. So, you know, if you have to run it to a outlet that's farther away, they give you plenty of extra room to do so. Now there's a lot of different things that these can be used for. A lot of people hang them up over their patios, on decks, even around their garden if you want some light in your garden. Since these are outdoor lights, it should work pretty well for that. I did read on other reviews for these that these are pretty bright. However, they are compatible with a dimmer switch. And there's plenty of different outdoor dimmer switches on Amazon as well, and I will include a link below for the one that I just ordered. It's coming today. It's not here yet, but I should have it before the end of this video. So let's see how this all works out. So again, I was happy with the packaging. Nothing was damaged. Cord looks in good shape. Bulbs look in good shape. And, you know, they're not very big, bulky bulbs. They're not bad. I had bought some a couple years ago that were huge, which I didn't care for. So I like the look of these better. So I'm going to get these hung up, and then we'll see what they look like. Now, granted, it's you know, early morning right now, but we'll do this as the day progresses in YouTube time, so you'll be able to see what they look like at night as well, and see how these all turn out. Okay, so change of plans. I've decided for this particular set of lights, I'm not going to put them in the greenhouse. I'm going to put them around our garden deck because we had lights out here that needed to be replaced too. I had to make too many adjustments in the greenhouse right now for setting up the lights, and it's getting kind of hot in there, and I didn't feel like crawling around up at the top of the ceiling in the heat. So I'm going to try it on here instead and see where we're at. Okay, so as a quick test, I don't know how good this comes up in the lighting, but I just plugged them in to make sure they all work, and all bulbs came on. Looking good so far. One other thing about these lights is that you can, if you want to buy multiples, if you have a large area that you want to light, there's an end plug. You can connect up to 25 strands, which would be a lot of feet and a lot of light bulbs, but it gives you the ability to connect multiple strands. Okay, so I got them all up here. And what I ended up doing was doubling up the wire because I did need a whole 53 feet length for what I was doing here. The zip ties were very helpful for kind of connecting them to some of the screws I put in and to keep the wires together. And so now we're going to see what they look like this evening as the sun starts going down and how bright they are. So next shot, we're going to flip to that B-roll and see what happens. Okay, so it's actually been 2 months since I filmed the beginning of this video. Due to weather and other projects, I didn't get back to kind of filming this last part. But the good thing is that gave me 2 months to try these lights out. They have been out here in wind and rain, lots of rain this spring, and have held up really great. The only thing is that they are really bright, especially like the way that I have them here. Like if you're sitting here at night, they're pretty bright, and so I prefer to have them on a dimmer. And that's really the only thing that I wish that they came with was, you know, I wish they came with a built-in dimmer instead of having to buy a separate one. But the separate one that I bought works fine too, and I'll put a link for that below as well. But all in all, through Quntis, this string of lights works really well. It's the cords, you know, heavy duty, stands up to the elements. I think the price is right at $36.98 for a 53-foot strand. You can connect multiple ones together, I think up to 20 or 25. So that gives you the option of doing, you know, quite long strands, or, you know, doing different designs with them if that's what you want to do. And you can hang them on decks, in patios, whatever, all over the place. So I'm going to rate these pretty high. I like them. They were packaged well, come with everything you need, and they are super bright, and they hold up to the elements. So there you have it, string lights from Quntis. And I will put the link to both Quntis below and where you can get these on Amazon if you so choose, as well as the extra dimmer switch that I purchased to use with them. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and checking out the product review. I will have one more of these because they sent me another string of lights with this one. It's a different type, and so I'll be doing another product review on those in the near future. Whatever's going on in your neck of the woods, I hope it's staying bright and is well lit. And we'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.